Jerry, defeat this afternoon, what's your take on it?
Best we've played, that is, all season. We were excellent first half, dominated the game. One moment for them, really. We've had a really good chance from a set piece where we missed the target. But for them, minimal. Harvey's had one save to make all game, so people may say I'm crazy, but I'm only saying as I see it. And first half we were excellent, especially first half. Thought we moved the ball really well, caused them lots of problems, lots of deliveries in the box. Not quite the finishing bit, and that's the bit we're struggling with. We're not giving the boys an opportunity to see games out by scoring the first goal. The first goal they score is their first real effort on goal, to be honest, first half, which is... And we're in possession, we've hit a cross-field ball, we've knocked it into an area and they've caught us on the break. So, and then the unfortunate thing is then we go and concede an own goal just after half-time, and that's really hard to get back in the game then. They impose themselves a little bit more second half on the game, and credit to them. Listen, I'm not taking it away from Weston. Congratulations to them on getting the win. They're going really well in the league, top of the league, I believe, tonight, but it didn't look like top versus fifth from bottom, that was for sure.
So in general for you, it seems like we're having very similar conversations about not terrible performances, but results not quite going your way. What do you think the answers are to that immediately?
Clean sheets and goals. Simple as that, really. Both ends, both boxes. That's the game of football. Yeah. So if you look at the whole game and you look at the stats behind it, and I'm not really a big one for that, you'll see that we've just had as much game as what Western have, if not probably a bit more. What they are very good at is, and you have to say, their two centre-backs do exactly as it says on the tin. They defend the middle of their goal. And I think Max has had one save to make, and Harvey's had one save to make as well. So, and they've got some very good players. You know, I'm not going to stand here and say they haven't. I'm envious of some of the players they've signed there because they're able to. We're not in a position to be able to do that. There's a lot in there that I've spoken to. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get some over the line. Some of those players we've had here, of course, and they're doing really well. So, but the important thing is to focus on us. It's all too easy to say that we've lost the game here 2-0, but you have to look at the whole bigger picture behind it. And as I said, that was the best we've played. You could feel it around the ground. You could see that we dominated the ball first half. What they have got is a really good structure, Western. They work really hard. No one can say our boys aren't working hard. No one can say that they're not having a right good go for us. But in the key moments, you're right. The same thing we're saying after the last game, probably. We haven't been good enough. But I'm not going to come on here and be doom and gloom about it. If we look like a team that's, 20 shots going in and we're having to clear balls off the line and halves having to make save after save after save, that hasn't happened. That was only Hemel away when that crazy game that you were at where we had Harvey sent off. All the other games were in it, and as I said, Western are top of the league, and it didn't look that way today in regards of the two teams. Credit to them for being top of the league because they deserve to be there. The facts are there. So, congratulations to them. For us, it's back to the FA Trophy. The boys have a look at the two goals. Of course we will. The one with Jerry is really unlucky because I thought it was a special mention for those young lads. That's why they stayed on the pitch. I thought they were excellent. I thought the 3 home debuts. Josh did really well out on the right. Mackay certainly first half as well was causing real problems over this side. And I thought Jerry Lawrence looked like a real experienced player in the middle of the park. Put a smile on my face watching those 3 in there. So Luke Russ looks back to his best, I have to say. Jordan Tilson always gives you what he gives you. Scott is having to work tirelessly up there at the moment. We're trying all sorts of equations at the top and in wide areas. And the back four, we know what we're going to get from the back four. But at the moment, unfortunately, they make one mistake and it's a goal. And that's what happens in a season. We know we're in a little bit of a tough time, but we'll work hard and we'll keep going at it. We know this league inside out. We'll have to stay really calm with it. And I understand people are going to be frustrated because everyone wants to win a game of football, don't they? But it is a game of football. And we've been here before, 7 years at this club, and I understand how it works. So, we're pretty confident we'll be able to get a result next week. We've got an FA Trophy tie at home, which is one to look forward to. I've been and watched them. All the homework's been done on them. But it's a bloody tough game. It's not an easy game because it's a game of football again. And they'll come here and they'll want to win and they'll probably smell a bit of blood. And we've got to deal with all that stuff now. But today I have to thank the fans because they were brilliant. They were really with the group. It's easy for everyone to jump on the bandwagon and say, you've got to do better or slaughter the players or slaughter me. But I thought they were fantastic. I thought it was the biggest crowd, I think, against Weston-Super-Mare at Twerton Park. Credit to them. They can see a team still trying. And, we'll keep working hard, Matt.
You mentioned it a little bit there, but you elected not to use any substitutes today. Was it just that you were happy with what you saw out there?
It was a real funny one, that. And listen, I don't say I get it right all the time. But those weren't the areas really where we thought we wanted to make those changes. And I know maybe in hindsight we could have done that, but I thought the two wingers, when we did get it to the two wingers, looked live, and I was waiting for something to happen with them. At the top, Scotty ran himself into the ground, but he still looked bright and he looked lively. And we didn't want to fight fire with fire by putting a physical one up against their physical boys. We want to try and get down the sides if we could. So yeah, maybe listen, Matt, as I said, I don't say I get it right every single week. Most of the times when we do substitutions, they come off. How many times last season when we were talking about, crikey, that's a good change, that's come off and it's worked for us. At the moment, probably that's not working for me. But I won't feel sorry for myself. And if I haven't and people are angry with it, well, I apologise for it, but that's my job and that's our staff's job. We don't take it lightly. We do make these decisions in communication as the game's going on, as a group, as a staff. And we didn't feel like that was the right thing to do. So, and a lot of those boys have had an opportunity as well on the bench. So we want to give people another chance who deserve a chance as well. I'm not saying they don't, but it's their chance to have a go and play 90 minutes. And like I say, I felt we were in the game. We were always in the game. But yeah, those key moments again, Matt. So yeah, listen, dust ourselves down and we come back. We've got training Tuesday, Thursday, obviously. Done all the homework on Chertsey and hopefully we get a nice big crowd in here and hopefully we can have a happy weekend and try and get a positive result if we can.
Commiserations for today. We'll see you next week.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.